So you had a
Under
question
chat
in the
with you.
chat a while back. So I'm
Okay.
going way back in time to Troy.
Uh,
He wanted to
okay.
know what favorite interviews you have had since you were a radio show host, and
Ooh.
also wants to know what favorite song you've played lately.
Ooh. Those are great questions, man.
Oh, I'll leave them up.
Okay, leave them up. Let's see the first one. Singer and talk show host myself. Man. Ooh, that's a tough one. I have interviewed some really interesting people over the years. Man, that's going to throw me for a loop. Let me think. I mean, I worked in country radio starting out for years and got to interview a lot of country people, especially classic gold country. And then from
Ooh.
that, I went over into Southern rock at a place called the Big Dog in Campbellsville, Kentucky, 99.9. And dog was spelled DAWG. Um,
Oh god.
and then after, I know, right? Total
The
Kentucky.
DAWT.
Yes. Let me think on that go, man. Oh, I have a good. Okay, I do have a. It's kind of a downer one, but you'll enjoy it. One of the most interesting interviews I was so excited to land was Cyndi Lauper because I had loved Cyndi Lauper since I was a kid, and
Oh
I found
yeah.
out that Cyndi Lauper. I was working in radio in Louisville, Kentucky when she was supposed to come be the Derby lead. We every year, we have the Kentucky Derby, the famous,
Yeah.
2 minutes in
Right.
sports or whatever they call it. Um, and so I was really excited she was going to lead the whole parade and all this stuff. And then after the parade, she was supposed to come over to where the media was, and we were supposed to get our interview. So I was all excited, like super
Oh,
pumped. You know, I'm super close to Cyndi Lauper, and I'm going to get to interview her, and I have my little media badge credentials on. And
yeah.
so she goes out on if she's watching this, sorry, Cindy, but it happened. We forgive you. But she goes out before she gets to me. I didn't know this at the time, but they hand her the mic, and she's supposed to be singing like True Colors or something, walking down Main Broadway in Louisville, Kentucky. And the mic wasn't on live at where she was. So she goes, effing idiot, right into the microphone, talking about the person who had handed her the microphone, like he didn't turn it on. Well, the microphone was on for live national television. It
Oh,
just wasn't on for the street people. And
oh,
so everybody at home heard her cuss him. And so the thing they do the thing, and by the way, I think this was her first year filming her like reality show too, so they were following her.
oh
Hilarious.
my.
Get
Oh
her son
my.
with her. Ryan Smith. So anyway, I don't know anything about this. I'm over here waiting. All excited to get to interview Cyndi Lauper, and over she comes, and I have photo bombs. I'll post later, but I have selfies, and I'm like photo bombing Cyndi Lauper. I'm behind her like hey, and all this stuff. One of my best photo bombs ever is Cyndi Lauper in the background, and the horror on her face because they're telling her what had just happened, that she just dropped the F bomb on national TV for the Derby children family event, and they're
Oh,
telling her face was all like, and I'm in the background, like, doing all this stuff. So then she cancels all interviews, and I didn't get my interview. But they
uh,
ended up telling me, and I ended up meeting a lot of other random weird people that day. It was I met Vicky Gunnival's son, the OG of the OC Housewives or whatever. I met her. We
Yeah.
crazy Brooke guy. I met him. I met Biz Marquis once in an elevator in DC. That was interesting. I think he just passed though. But as far as interviews, that was a downer moment, but I was
no.
super excited, and I got the best hilarious photo bombs of Cyndi Lauper, with her in
Right.
horror. She just dropped the F bomb on national television
Uh,
in front of
Oh,
everybody.
that is epic.
Let's see. Okay, favorite song I've played lately. Okay, so I haven't played a lot of songs, but I've been teaching a lot of songs. One I will say that's a super crazy challenge that a kid brought to me that I was really excited to learn. I'd never taught it was the intro to I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross, by the way, I have heard. I don't know if you can see that. That's Diana Ross and the Supremes above my head. See her?
I love Diana Ross.
Yeah, anyway, I'm Coming Out. The intro to that is really crazy on drums. It's really syncopated. There is no structure almost at all to it until it kicks in to the I'm coming dun dun dun, and that groove is also really cool as well. That's a good challenge, but I have a video on my YouTube of me going through reading the music and explaining kind of what's going on with that intro. So that would probably be my guess. I mean, I love all music, so it's hard to say, but